Hi everybody, I'm Tara Schroeder. I'm the Education Coordinator for Green Mountain Conservation Group. And today we are here learning about our Less Plastic initiative and specifically about our Earth Day celebration, which is going to be virtual this year, and the Less Plastic Challenge. I'm going to show you how to make some Plarn, which is plastic yarn, and talk about the Less Plastic Challenge and how you might be inspired to upcycle, that is reuse, something that is made out of single-use plastic. And what do I mean when I say single-use plastic? These are plastics like this drinking container or a berry container, a plastic water bottle, or even one of these grocery bags that's meant to be used once and thrown away. But does it really go away? Most of the time, only about 10%, even less than that, of our plastics are actually recycled. So think about that. Less than 10% of the plastics that we use every day are actually recycled. And these single-use plastics that are meant to be used for less than 10 minutes, probably, they just end up in our landfills, in our oceans, in our air when they're burned, in our freshwater systems, and in us. So it's really important to us here at Green Mountain Conservation Group that we get the word out about plastics. And let's try and not only recycle them, but before we even get to that point of having too much plastic in our lives, let's rethink it. And let's reduce what we actually purchase. And let's refuse to use plastic if at all possible. All right, so single-use plastics, there are great ways to upcycle these things, and one of the things I'm going to show you today, we're just sitting on this little seat cushion to make this rock here a little more comfortable that I made. It's got about 40 of these single-use plastic bags, and I'm going to continue to use this for years to come outside whenever I have something to do out here for a program. And it's really easy to make. I basically made some Plarn, that plastic yarn that I was talking about, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. First, I want to share with you the contest details for this year. It's a really great opportunity to get creative and design something that can be upcycled into something useful from a single-use plastic container. Anything single-use plastic, so use your imagination. All you have to do is go to our website, gmcg.org, and find out the details. We are going to announce the winners on April 22nd this year, and the contest will close on April 15th. So you have until April 15th to send us a picture, an email, an explanation, a video of you and your design. All right, so I have to mention, we have some great prizes too. So there's other incentive to partake in this contest this year. We have $50 for the first place winner and $25 for 2 runner-ups. And each person that places first, second, or third will also get a gift basket from True Earth, which is a great company that creates ecologically friendly detergent pads, and among other things, lots of different products. So you get a gift basket, you get the cash prizes, and the gift basket itself is worth about $350. So it's a really great gift basket. It's got all kinds of things from the detergent to the dryer balls and reusable shopping bags and all kinds of great things to help you reduce your plastic footprint. All right, so let's get over here. And I'm going to show you how to make Plarn. So Plarn is great in that you can upcycle, what did I say, about 40 bags just to make something that simple and that small, like a seat cushion. You could also create something like a bedroll. You could create a rug for camping, whatever you desire, whatever your imagination comes up with. And it's really easy to make it. So, this year, maybe you have a lot more of these bags lying around because we weren't able to use reusable bags for a while in the grocery store, right? So all you do is lay it out flat, grab some scissors, and cut off the top. And you can try and bring the scraps back to the grocery store. Sometimes they try to recycle these, but like I said, less than 10% of all the plastics that we use is actually recycled. And then you can weave in different colors too, so you might have a variety of colors of bags. I'm going to cut another bag. I'm trying not to get the advertising on here. So basically you're making a loop. You're cutting off the bottom, you're cutting off the top. And we'll also share with you a video on how to make the seat cushion that I made. You can use braiding, you can use crochet, you can use weaving, you can use knitting once you have your Plarn to create anything you imagine. And so I think something bigger might need about 100 bags, something big like an actual braided rug. And it doesn't have to be super neat. And you can stack them up in a pile of maybe 5 to 10 bags too, if you're nice and flat with it and nice and neat with it, to organize the tops and the bottoms and do a bunch at once. All right, so I've got my 2 bags that have been cut, and I'm now going to create my Plarn. And I just love saying Plarn too, such a fun word, although I'd like to see Plarn not even have to be made in the future, right? We all try to reduce and rethink our plastic purchases and use. All right, so basically all I did was take these 2 loops together. I'll do that again and describe to you what I did. And what I did was I took the 2 bags, put one through the other, and then pulled them tight. All right, and so you'd get a bunch of strands of these and start braiding or weaving on a loom that you create. It's pretty easy to do. And then you just add more Plarn as you work your way through your project. And that's it. That's how you make Plarn. So I just want to inspire you too, before we say goodbye today, about a few other ways that you can reduce plastic. So obviously, instead of using these single-use plastic bags that get in the ocean, into our trees and our waterways, and our landfills, you might create your own bag or use a reusable shopping bag. This is one that I made out of a t-shirt, an old t-shirt that I wasn't going to use anymore as a t-shirt. And you can obviously decorate it the way you want. So using reusable bags, using other reusable things like straws. Here's some silicone straws, some metal straws. There's even wheat straws out there now, I think. They're making straws out of all kinds of things. Utensils. So these are made out of bamboo, and a toothbrush made out of bamboo. So all these things biodegrade. Did you know that plastic takes more than 500 years just to break down into little microparticles? And every bit of plastic that's ever been made is still out there in our environment and in us. So let's try and reduce our footprint. This is pretty cool. This is actually made from vegetable matter, like corn and cellulose. So to-go containers, bring your own, or find somewhere that does it right and doesn't use plastic. There's all kinds of ways out there. I'd love it if people would share how they reduce their plastic use and what alternatives they use as well. So feel free to share. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the Earth Day this year and Less Plastic Challenge. We hope to see your entry soon.